So we're going to go over the leg press. Now, usually when it comes to machines, the most important part is that you set them up correctly. So for example, on the leg press, this one's a little low, but right here, these handles are just to hold on to it. These don't move the machine. But once I look, this right here, this lever, when I pull it back, it moves the seat up or down. The next important part when it comes to machines is always hearing a click. There's the click. If you don't hear the click, then the machine can still slide. Sometimes on some machines, like for example this one, you have like a yellow pull. So in this case, I pull the yellow bar, I guess, whatever this would be called, and then now I can move the padding up or down. Most machines also have directions on them, so if you're ever lost, you just read the directions on the machine and it tells you the name on there as well as the muscle groups that you're working. So for example, this exercise, it shows that it's going to work on the quads and the glutes. For the leg press, too many people try to bring their knees as close as possible as they can, but then their lower back just kind of, their hips tilt forward, okay, and then their lower back is off the mat. I put the machine at its smallest increment. And I did it on purpose so that way you can see what not to do. So right here, when I lift up my legs, okay, my lower back is not touching the mat. So my upper back's touching the mat, but my lower back is not. Now, this happens a lot, especially if you're taller. So what you want to do is you want to move the machine to a space where your lower back is touching the mat and your feet are in the middle of the platform. If you are a little bit taller, it's okay to put it up a little bit higher. And if you're a little bit shorter, you can go a little bit lower. With that being said, if you keep your feet lower on the platform, make sure that your foot is flat on it. You don't want to have just your toes and your heels off. Have your full foot on it. Breathing out when you push away, breathing in when the knee comes towards you. If this is uncomfortable on your hips, you can go a little bit wider. And the last thing to know is that whenever you're using a machine, imagine that you have your finger between the two weights. So what I mean by that is you don't want the machine to just cling the weights. Whenever you're bringing it, you want to slowly bring it down as close as you can to the other weight and then push away. So you shouldn't have this clinging noise whenever you are lifting weights. Come down slowly without the weights touching and push away. And that's how you use the leg press.